old school turbo timer. All right, so now basically what we're going to be doing is installing the short throw shifter. It's somewhere in here. My son turned the car upside down the last time he was in here. Where's it at? Okay, here, I think this is part of it right here. Yeah, it's part of it. So I'm gonna get this installed and see what this feels like. I hope I like it. Seems a little tall though. So basically got to take all this center console out and then be able to replace it. Seems pretty simple enough. It looks like there's some bolts on the side. It looks like there's, oh yeah. Well, it doesn't even have the bolts here. This car's from 1995. I'm assuming a lot of people have taken this apart. So let me go ahead and rip this center console out. We'll get started with the short throw shifter. What do you think, Papa? Yeah? You like being in here? Yeah, here, I need that screwdriver. Thank you. You know, your mama gave that to me whenever we first started dating. So don't tear it off. It's been in here for 9 years. She's gonna get really mad at you. No, no, no. No, 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 don't do that. Hey, taking the camera with you. Yeah, you're gonna take the camera with you? Huh? Okay, thank you, Papa. I'll take the camera. That was quick. So that literally took me about 2 minutes. Dashes out, or I mean center console, whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove those two nuts there, install this, and then I'll install the shifter. I noticed I didn't get a shift knob, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna use a stock one or buy an aftermarket one. I thought my son was in the back, and look where he's at. He jumped over to the truck. What are you doing? Exploring, huh? He's gonna be such a gearhead. The issue, this thing doesn't fit. I took out the little spacer deals, but this still is not going through, even with the little love tap. So we're gonna have to make this hole a little bit bigger. All right, so I got the shifter somewhat installed. Another issue that I ran into is right here. It doesn't fit, so you're gonna have to grind off a little bit of metal just so we can go right over it. Not a big deal. I mean, especially for a $30 shifter, it's okay. But one thing I noticed is that, yeah, the shifts are shorter, but it's still really tall. I don't like the way this looks. I mean, there's honestly not much difference from the stock shifters. Let's make this shorter. Let's make this shifter shorter so it can be like a real short shifter, custom short shifter. So let's see what I can do. Yeah, Papa. My little man's here, even doing the fab work. All right, guys. So I cut the shifter apart. This right here is the amount that I'm taking off. So it's roughly about 2 inches. So basically, this is what I'm gonna end up doing. It's gonna be something like that. Oh, and for those that may be wondering what this is actually something my brother custom made for me. He made it all from scratch, like this right here, like the handle. He melted aluminum and carved this out. Like all this stuff's all made from scratch. Little Harbor Freight grinder. It's pretty cool. I got the big one over there, but this one here serves very well for small jobs like this. So pretty. All right, boys. The next day, so I just got off of work, so I came straight out here to start working on this thing. Just to recap, so I used this little awesome device here that my brother made for me to cut the shifter apart. I got bored here and I started threading some things together. Let me take this apart for you guys. Now, if you're ever gonna do this to your own shifter, don't just cut it. stick it on here and then weld it, because I guarantee you that's probably going to break. See this right here? As you will see, I went ahead and tapped it, and I tapped it and made some threads. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a bolt, cut the head off, and basically it's gonna be a stud. So it's basically gonna have a stud through the middle. You're gonna put the shifter on top and then the shift knob on the top of that. It should be a lot stronger. Honestly, compared to the way the welds looked on this eBay shifter, I'm sure this is gonna be even stronger than it was before. So let me put it together and I'll show you guys the way it looks. All right, as you'll see, there's the stud. It's already screwed all the way in. Now I'm just gonna put this on top of here and screw that all the way in. All right, so there it is, you guys. It's pretty straight. I mean, it looks perfect to me. There isn't much of a gap. It kind of it looks like it's sealed up pretty well. I am gonna, however, go ahead and go around it and just weld around just to be safe. I don't think this is gonna come off. I mean, this is not a car that I'm going to be slamming the gears in too hard, and even if I did, I'm willing to bet money that this will not break, but it couldn't hurt just to go around it with a little bit of weld, and it'll be a done deal. Just some quick welds, it's nothing fancy. I could have done Tik to make it look better, but I mean, this is not going to be visible at all. So as you see, you have a grade 8 pretty big stud in the center, welded all the way around. I guarantee you this is stronger than what it was from eBay. So this is how you make a super short throw shifter. Now let's get this baby installed. All right, and it is installed. It is a lot shorter than I thought it was going to be. But I think it looks pretty cool. So it feels a lot better, but it doesn't look a lot better. It's shorter, but this shift knob has to go. So I'm definitely gonna get a better one. But look at this. Pretty damn short. Let's see how I would do it if I was, you know, doing some spirited driving. Oh shit, nope. All right, I'm gonna screw up. Let's try it one more time. And then I'll let off right there. Now we're going to 5th gear. Well, I think the fastest I've gone in this car was this fast right here. All right, let's go take this thing out for a drive. All right, so right away, first impression, super short. I mean, I'm barely moving the shifter up an inch and it's going into gear, so it's gonna take some time to get used to. But it feels pretty cool. I like it. This is the point of what I did. You know, I wanted it to be like a really short shifter, just like that. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I think it's worth it. I mean, you're spending 30 bucks on the shifter, then you're modifying it. You know, if you have everything at home, you're not going to spend anything, but if not, just some fab time. Now, I will tell you that the suspension feels really bouncy. This max speeding rod stuff, I'm starting to regret it. God, it feels really, I mean, it's not, nah, yeah, it sucks, man. I'm not gonna lie, this coilover system sucks. The suspension is terrible. I've adjusted it a few times, but I just can't get it to where I like it. Yeah, but I mean, that's not bad. I guess this is a super short throw shifter right here. Short throw and then also short in height. No matter how fast I'm going, the car reads 55 miles an hour. Even if I'm going under or over that speed, the speedometer just says 55. It's weird. Let's jump onto the highway real quick. Damn, that's super short. to the channel, this is my first car ever. I bought this car when I was 15 years old. I'm 31 now, so I've had this car for a long time, almost 17 years. And I enjoyed driving it as much as I did the first day. Great starter car. What do you guys think about this long hair? I'm probably gonna be cutting it off here in a few days. The longer it gets, the more it falls out, and I'm already going bald, so I definitely don't want to speed up the process. So it's been fun, but it's time to go. So what's the verdict? Do I recommend you guys make your own super short throw shifter? You know, after driving it for a few miles, if it's like a fun car, you know, nothing that's too competitive, yeah, it's nice, it feels pretty cool. But being completely honest with y'all, if y'all gonna be racing your car, doing really fast shifting, don't do it. And I'm not referring to don't do the, you know, don't shorten it, but just don't do the eBay shifter. I feel like you could probably spend a little bit more money, get a better shifter, and not have to do the grinding, you know, and it takes a little bit more work to get to fit properly. So yeah, just maybe get like the Megan one. I mean, this right here, this is the eBay one for street cars, fun, you know. Cut it up and you want to cut it up and you won't feel as bad for, you know, cutting up 30 bucks. Yeah, but I mean, for a fun street car, this is pretty nice. I like it. Do I regret it? No, absolutely not. I would do this again. If I was racing the car, I would not have done this though. Like I said, just make sure you reinforce the center so that way you're not going to break it in case you are going to be banging gears. It's a fun $30 project if you have the proper tools. Car in front of me is burning up. It smells like burnt plastic and it's got smoke coming out of the exhaust. At least I think it's that car. I hope it ain't mine. Alright, it's been a long time since I put gas in the car. I can't remember what side the pump is on. Oh yeah, it's on the passenger side. Alright, well there you go guys. I'm here, I'm fixing to fill up, go back home, start editing this video. So for 30 bucks, and if you got the right equipment, make yourself a super short throw shifter. Like I said, that's the shift points right there. Really short. Now on the next video, we should be getting back to super content. I got something I want to do to my super, so y'all stay tuned. Later.